Well, we've already seen through the popularity of electronic board portals such as BoardPacks that there's been greater transparency and greater governance at a board level and at subcommittee level. But what we are now starting to see is that there's a greater requirement for organizations to have greater transparency throughout their organization and, of course, to be efficient in the way that they run themselves. So not only are we seeing boards and subcommittees, we're starting to see project management teams, sales teams, really anybody who's having an agenda-led meeting adopt the solution so that they can have better efficiency in their solution, but at the same time provide transparency to, let's say, their managers who might be out of location at that time. It's very important from an African context that South African companies are well governed. The reason I say that is that a lot of companies and markets internationally are seeing Africa as the next big growth market. A lot of companies and organizations will look to South Africa and the institutions already there to launchpad their growth and their strategy into the African market. It's therefore very important for South African companies to have good governance and transparency in their organization so that they can find willing partners from the international market to assist them with that growth. A lot of South African companies already have a footprint, so we want to make sure that the right partners can be put together, and those partnerships are looking for good governance, a company that's well run, and one that manages its bottom line very well. BoardPacks is an amazing product. It's used globally, and in South Africa companies like to have a very high level of governance, and what BoardPacks provides is an electronic solution for administrators and for board members to be able to access their meeting papers and really fulfill a lot of tasks in agenda-led meetings. So everything from the meeting itself and all of the documents that go along with agenda points, but also the ability to make decisions, manage your risks and follow procedures. In that way, BoardPacks is wonderfully versatile and is able to be applied to boards of all sizes. Education in South Africa is arguably the most important thing that we need to get right in order for the country to prosper, not just for this generation, for generations to come. There are two elements that BoardPacks can really help with. One is in the efficiency and the distribution of meeting papers, not only at a board level for these institutions, but for faculties. They all have meetings, they all need to make decisions. This is predominantly a very paper-orientated area, and by moving to the electronic medium, we can really start to reduce costs for these institutions, thereby keeping fees low for the students ultimately. The second area that is vitally important is about transparency and good governance. These institutions are what really are going to help many South Africans in the future. We need to make sure that they are well run and well governed.